Tonight, if your mind won't slow down, if your body is exhausted but your thoughts keep moving, this prayer is for you. Father, here we are again in the quiet hours of the night. The room is dark, but the mind is loud. Thought after thought, worry after worry, questions with no answers yet, conversations replaying, fears about tomorrow, regrets from yesterday. And underneath it all, this deep ache for rest. Lord, would you come close right now? Not in a distant way, not as an idea, but as a real comfort to the person listening right now. You see them completely. You see the tension in their chest. You see the tiredness behind their eyes. You see how hard they've been trying to hold everything together. And God, even if they haven't said it out loud, you know the burdens they carried into this night. The pressure, the uncertainty, the financial stress, the family worries, the loneliness, the overthinking, the fear that something might go wrong, the fear that they are not enough, the fear that they'll never truly feel calm again. But tonight, Lord, let your presence interrupt the spiral of anxious thoughts. Right now, gently remind them that they do not have to solve their whole life before they sleep. They do not have to predict tomorrow. They do not have to carry every outcome. They do not have to hold the entire world on their shoulders. You are God, they are not. And that is not a burden, it is a relief. So tonight, we hand things over to you. The things we can control, the things we cannot control, the conversations we're dreading, the decisions we don't know how to make, the prayers that still feel unanswered, the people we love and worry about constantly. Father, hold what we cannot hold anymore. For the person listening right now, I pray you would quiet the noise inside them, slow their thoughts, ease the tension in their body, relax their jaw, their shoulders, their racing heartbeat. Let every breath become a reminder that you are near. When anxious thoughts begin shouting worst-case scenarios, speak louder with your peace. Remind them they are safe in this moment. They are not abandoned. They are not forgotten. They are not failing simply because they are struggling. God, some nights anxiety feels so isolating. It can make a person feel weak, ashamed, or exhausted by their own mind. But tonight, replace shame with gentleness. Help them stop fighting themselves. Help them stop judging themselves for being tired, emotional, or overwhelmed. You are compassionate with them, patient with them, tender toward them. And Lord, for the person who feels like they always have to be strong for everyone else, let this moment be a place where they can finally rest. No performing, no pretending, no holding it together, just breathing, just being held by you. Father, if their thoughts begin racing again after this prayer ends, remind them they can come back to you 1,000 times if they need to. You never grow irritated by their need for comfort. You never roll your eyes at their fears. You never say, "You should be over this by now." Instead, you stay steady, faithful, present. And God, I pray especially for the future they're worried about. Go ahead of them into tomorrow. Be in the meeting. Be in the conversation. Be in the doctor's appointment. Be in the uncertainty. Be in the waiting. Be in the place where they feel afraid. What feels unknown to them is already known by you. So tonight, instead of rehearsing every possible disaster, help them rest in the truth that you will give them grace for whatever comes. Not all at once, but when the moment arrives. Lord, teach their nervous system that it does not have to stay in survival mode all the time. Teach them that rest is not laziness. Stillness is not failure. Sleep is not weakness. It is okay to pause. It is okay to let go for a few hours. It is okay to trust that the world can keep turning while they rest. And for the person who feels emotionally worn thin tonight, the one quietly holding back tears, I pray you would surround them with unusual peace. Not because every problem is solved, but because they are no longer facing those problems alone. Wrap them in comfort right now. Let their room feel lighter. Let their breathing deepen. Let their thoughts soften. Let their body unclench little by little. And if sleep does not come immediately, let panic not rise with it. Instead, let there be patience, gentleness, grace for themselves in this moment. Father, thank you that your love is not dependent on how calm we are, how productive we are, or how perfectly we handle life. You love us in the middle of the mess, in the middle of fear, in the middle of sleepless nights. Thank you for staying close in the dark. As this person lies here tonight, let them feel protected. May their mind become quieter. May their heart become steadier. May peace settle over them slowly, like a blanket. And when they finally drift to sleep, let them rest deeply. Guard their mind, restore their body, renew their spirit. Tomorrow will come later, but for now, let them rest. Amen.